Hey there, fans of brotherly love wrestling. It is I, Vic Delicious.
Philly's own, the Mecca here.
It is the real McCoy, J.D.X. Justin D. Xavier. And
it's your man, CD, the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
Hello, boys and girls. This is your old friend RJ City.
Hey there, brotherly love wrestling. Bill Carr here.
Hey everyone, this is two-time guest Wheeler Yuta.
Two bozos from Philadelphia flapping their gums about pro wrestling this, pro wrestling that.
Which is not that unique in the grand scheme of things yet.
You are in for a treat because you're tuned in to Brotherly Love Wrestling.
Philadelphia, are you ready?
They said, are you ready?
This is Brotherly Love Wrestling Podcast, your first stop for everything professional wrestling. So sit back and enjoy wrestling talk at its finest with your hosts, Larry Hall and Joe Corrado.
Welcome, everybody. We are back for our second part of our Table for Four episode. So it went so long that we decided to cut it in half. So we hope you enjoy the rest of this show. And here we go. Last point I want all of us to answer for CM Punk. You're Triple H.
Okay.
Okay? You got Punk on the phone. Are you offering him a contract to come back for a Survivor Series in Chicago or Royal Rumble and run a program with KO, with Rollins, whatever? Are you saying, we want you back, this is your contract, you're going to main event night one of Mania in Philly with whoever you want, your main event night one? Are you giving him that contract, your Triple H? With Punk on the phone.
Well, a couple of things. I think Triple H could offer him something, and it would be he could come back and do a couple of appearances just like they have other people do appearances. So absolutely they could do that. But as a full-time active roster wrestler,
Let's say he gives him a 6-month deal. We're 6 months out from Mania.
Yeah.
He says, we'll give you 6 months.
Yeah.
You come back, you can come back Survivor Series, you come back Rumble. You decide when you want to come back, but we'll work you to Mania. You main event night one of Mania with Superstar, whatever.
Here's the thing, doesn't burn any bridges.
Here's the thing. He came in for AEW because he knew he could. He could corrupt this. Like, this is my way. They have me. Like, this is their thing.
Mm-hmm.
They get CM Punk back.
Yeah.
Like, all I have to do is say, "Oh, I want to come back," and you got 45,000 people fucking in the AEW offices being like, "Oh my god, we can do it. We can beat WWE." So, WWE a lot more established. They've been around a lot longer. They've been in the business, like actual business, a lot longer. They put together a contract. These are the dates you're fucking working. You don't work any more. You don't work any less. This is what your schedule looks like. This is what we're doing with you. And this is start, finish.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
This is it.
I agree.
AEW, he just wanted to get the fuck out of.
I agree.
Yeah.
But if you're Hunter,
yes,
you bring him back.
Okay, yeah,
You
you have this fucking look. You have this in writing because we're a lot smarter. We have a better. I don't know if we have a better legal team, but I'm gonna say we got a great legal team. We got great people that can write up fucking documents and whatnot. We have an actual fucking team that is doing like TV scheduling for fucking. We're not just flying by the seat of our pants.
We have someone that will pick you up at the airport.
Yes.
Wait. Yes. No. Or
It doesn't matter.
Like, you're Hunter, do you bring him back?
As of today, what Hunter wants doesn't fucking matter.
He's still ahead. I'm just saying.
By
He's
somebody
still
else.
correct.
They want to make money.
He still has creative.
Here's the thing.
What creative means
Doesn't
head of
matter.
that.
If they find out that Punk wants to come back to WWE and they realize the merch money they can make off of Punk coming back, there's no difference. He's coming back.
Oh, yeah. Not only that,
Triple H wants him there.
But now you have UFC running with you have them do UFC commentary fucking night one, and then you have them fucking show up in WWE.
Since the merger,
you've got them back.
Since the merger,
because that's really what he wanted to do.
You could have him doing commentary, cutting promos
in UFC cutting promos on people in WWE.
Oh yeah, just
to
talking
build
shit about
up,
them
to build up.
Like he can literally just sit there and badmouth whoever the fuck he wants because this is supposed to be the real fighting.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so it doesn't matter what Triple H thinks.
Dude,
if TKO
you know
wants
what,
to make money, they'll
you
bring
know
him
what
back.
goofy ass fucking thing would sell?
Yep,
It would be stupid as shit, but you know
where
what
you're
goofy?
going.
It's fucking Logan Paul versus fucking CM Punk.
Yeah.
For a fucking no.
I mean, I love Logan Paul. I think he's great, but
here you go. This for one of those foreign fucking ones, for one of the foreign shows
like
where
a
you're
Saudi
doing
show
or Australia or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You have a CM Punk, like, dude, that's selling just because of the fucking pop culture. And then you got the fucking just not our pop culture, not 90s pop culture, but today's pop
It's
culture.
basically the same
and then
thing.
you have the wrestling fans.
It's the same thing they ran with Ricochet, with like and AJ.
Yeah, and that was the
You're-
biggest
not-
thing for Ricochet was going against Logan Paul.
Well, it's a whole thing of like you're not a real wrestler. You just jumped in here and got a spot while everyone else has to fight for it. CM Punk is the literal champion of.
Oh, so Logan Paul is going to have. That would be good mic work because Logan Paul would just bury him as an actual fighter.
Yeah. And that's the thing is you could have that,
and it would be good TV.
Yeah.
So to answer the question I brought up is obviously hell yeah, I'd bring him back for the sheer fact that he still has that AEW title. He still has it. That's his. He's had it the whole time. I pull a Medusa. I give him a mic, and he comes out on Monday Night Raw, and he throws that shit in the trash can, and you give him 7 minutes live mic on Monday Night Raw to rip AEW to shreds.
How many people have we had go to AEW or Impact and just promo the shit out of how much they hate WWE?
1,000%.
But then that
1,000%.
acknowledges them.
Yes.
But again, to
here's the
Hunter
thing, though.
standpoint of creative, Hunter would be like, yes, yep. What was that?
Yeah.
You say what about that?
But the people you had cutting the promos against AEW or against WWE aren't as good as CM Punk on the mic. No. So you have like the rookies,
with the exception of MJF, but MJF loves WWE.
With the exception of CM Punk, who cut a promo on WWE.
Yes, but it's CM Punk can literally cut a promo, but then you get an actual Paul Heyman guy back.
Yeah. I think just
Run
in
it.
time for the bloodline to be done.
Yeah, but
Roman to leave for his little bit of time off.
Run it back one more time. Run it back one more time, dude. Put that on the bucket list. I want to work with Paul one more time.
Oh God, they could do Punk versus Brock again, couldn't they?
No. We're gonna keep that.
Keep them away.
If it's Happy Country Brock, yes.
Which that's what it is right now. That's what Brock is.
Well, what I'm saying is
Happy. No, he was kind of. He was break your arm Brock again.
Oh,
Happy.
Right.
Happy Brock is better Brock.
Brock Party.
Yeah.
Brock Party.
No, that was when that was still bad, but he didn't get.
The boombox was fucking hilarious. The most personality I've seen out of that guy in a long fucking time.
No, when fucking R-Truth made him.
I was about to say
when R-Truth made him fucking bust out laughing.
Yeah.
Calling out Paul Heyman for the Rumble.
Yeah. And Heyman's face is like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
But that I mean, you put Heyman in the middle of a Brock versus CM Punk moment. You want to talk drawing money?
I mean, it's a good rehash.
Yeah, but it's
just not realistic now. I mean, Brock would destroy him.
Yeah.
Like, he's so broken at this point. He'd have to do a brawl against.
That's what I
Owens
think,
or
and
something.
that's why I think a Seth, a Owens, even a Logan Paul, is much better options than a Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, don't say Brock's still a monster.
Yeah.
Brock is still a fucking monster.
Yeah.
He's been a monster for so long.
So
2000, 2002,
Great Equalizer.
20 years
Yes.
of being a fucking absolute.
You throw him in a Hell in a Cell with Extreme Rules.
Oh my God.
There's a Great Equalizer. Every weapon underneath the ring.
Oh yeah, he would need it.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He would need it.
You want to bring blood back to WWE? That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
But no, I think you get better. I mean, Hunter wants to get over the future. Punk comes in, he's got it in his contract, be like, you're gonna work this guy And you're not going to win every fucking match. You're going to help us fucking build some of these guys. You're going to actually do things our way, but you're going to also get your way on a lot of things. You wanted the main event mania, like you said, your main event mania. You have a bucket list of people you want to work. Look, you're going to work them. I'm not saying you're going to fucking win all the matches.
Well, yeah, I mean that's business. I don't think Punk.
He just put over fucking Ricky Starks. I mean, it's
that's
not.
That's what I'm
not
saying.
Out of his realm of.
I don't think he's
like
afraid
on his way out
to do
still,
business.
No,
like,
I don't think so.
Like
either.
in the ring business, I should say. I don't think that he has a problem with that.
I think he's got like more of a mentality of that than people think.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think it's only when he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
Like he did business with.
Well, it's Brock. Brock's the same way. Brock did business
you gotta
with
have
people.
You got to have a certain level of.
Yeah.
It's almost like
Cody, AJ, Brian, like those guys. Brock will sell for. I mean, McIntyre.
It's almost like
McIntyre's another one.
It's almost like the Undertaker effect, where you have to earn his respect, and then he's like, "All right, I'll work with you."
Yeah,
I'll tombstone you.
There's no way you can't book him in the main event though. There's too many like
of night. If CM
night one,
if CM Punk,
I mean, look at last year. Last year that was the buildup of storylines. It was like the guys that have been there doing
if
it.
CM Punk comes back and he is feuding with Kevin Owens, you're not putting that on night one main event.
Yeah, it's not like Austin's coming back. Punk, we've seen Punk. It's
Austin did come back.
Yeah,
and
but
he was before the main event.
I think.
See,
no, he was main event night one.
No, I don't think he was main event night one.
Austin was main event night one with KO.
Oh yeah, because it was Pat McAfee, and he did the stunner to McAfee.
Yeah. But all right, wait. Now this intrigues me. Who do you put night one? Because we all believe night two will be Cody and Reigns. Night one. I mean, look, a lot of booking has to happen to figure out who's going to match up.
Yeah, but who are you going to put in that's going to be a bigger match than CM
Punk
back in the company that he loathed and hated and talked so much shit about?
Yeah.
And now he's main eventing a fucking WrestleMania.
And it would have to be CM Punk Seth, and it would have to be night one main event, because you need to put the world title there, and Seth is the ultimate WWE company guy that's there now.
I like the world title thought. I like that.
I do like this.
And then
and
CM
Seth
Punk
beats him, and then they run a.
But that's the whole thing. Is CM Punk always wanted a title match at the main event of Mania, never got it. He gets Seth night one main event.
I mean, I think he can be interchangeable. I think KO can hold that title too.
Yeah,
I don't think
in 6 months anything could happen.
No,
we
almost saw. I would have been all right if Nakamura won it at that point.
I think Nakamura should have won it. I mean,
I think that moment's coming. I think that's
they should just let him cut promos in Japanese from now on. It's
much more intriguing.
Yeah.
And it makes you lean in and listen. I was saying this to Joe, I think on the last show. It's like Jake Roberts cutting a promo. Jake Roberts, he never got on the TV and was screaming and yelling like Warrior and Hogan. Jake Roberts whispered to where you had to turn the volume up and you had to listen to what that man was saying. And that's what Shinsuke's doing.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't understand what he's saying, but he's whispering a lot. He's doing a lot of facials. Like
lighting is different too.
Yes. Yeah. All the production, like to your point about WWE's production, like no one in AEW is cutting a promo, and that presentation is not like that Nakamura promos have been.
If you were gonna switch the title though, why wouldn't you do it at that time when they had built it up so well and it was like not a big pay-per-view, so it would have been like, let's get the title off of Seth for like a pay-per-view or two and then have Seth win it back on a bigger show. Like if you're gonna do it, why wouldn't you do it then? Do you think that I feel like that's
I feel like they're still afraid to pull the trigger for. I think there's two. I think there's always been too many hands in the pot. Always. And I think it's just the hands that are in the pot are swaying and they're not decisive. Because we always say this, like this would be a perfect time. Or someone has a crystal ball and knows that this person isn't going to do anything substantial or make us any fucking money.
I can't say anything because I was all for Sammy taking the title back in Montreal.
So was I. I just think sometimes that moment, like Nakamura winning would have been cool, but sometimes there's this huge fucking moment happening right in front of your eyes, and sometimes you cash in on it. Yeah. Just sometimes.
Just once.
Just fucking cash in. They did it with Daniel Bryan.
To a lesser extent, I think Orange that night.
Well,
Orange
yeah,
was
I think
fighting for
he
the
had,
title,
well,
Orange
yeah, he had
Cassidy.
the crowd.
Oh yeah.
That was another one of those moments. No matter what you
The crowd
book,
swayed.
yeah, no matter what you book, what does everyone always say? Listen to the crowd. What are the crowd telling you? Listen to the crowd. That night, Orange had the crowd, and if you would have given him that title, you think he's big now with that? And by the way, Moxley coming that title bothers me to no fucking end because he doesn't need that title. Orange needs to start off every Dynamite with that title because it's phenomenal every night, and Moxley does not need that goddamn title. But if you would have given him that title, Orange, that crowd would have lost their fucking minds. It would have been another moment for AEW, and now you're creating this big star, and he don't have to hold it for 300 days. Like, just
I got another.
You drop it in like 2
This
months.
is a great example. Were you guys at the Ring of Honor show in Trenton? The last pay-per-view?
No, not in Trenton. No,
They put the women in the main event. They put Athena against Willow Nightingale, who has been like one of the very few women who have organically built a following.
Yes,
they put on an amazing match in the main event. The crowd's going nuts for Willow. Do they ever win? No. And where are we now? Nobody cares about Ring of Honor. They had a chance to make a huge moment and put it. She would have been a superstar, and it would have been so easy. But who looks at that and books that and says, "Now let's just keep the regular champ"? And then,
I think the thing is that well, nowadays it should be a lot easier to gauge like a large crowd of what people are feeling outside of the ring. Because when you're doing it back in the day, you're like, no, we got to stick to the script because the fucking live crowd would go absolutely apeshit if anything happened like that. Just look at Philly for fucking Roman Reigns winning the title on Raw. Like they went absolutely apeshit next week in New York. He got fucking booed again.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh well, maybe we could only gauge the fucking room.
Yeah.
So nowadays you can gauge more than just the room. You can gauge all of social fucking media because everybody's talking.
Yeah.
So it should be easier to be like, oh man, people are really fucking getting behind this. Wait, it's not just in here. It's everywhere. Oh shit, man, we can pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted fucking Sami Zayn to win. Everybody.
Look, I was with you, but I understood why, and I didn't.
You didn't though. You didn't understand why.
I understood.
There
why.
was nothing to understand.
I knew
it should have
why.
happened. There was no.
I knew what the bigger story had to be, and that's the story that had to be. Now I disagree with Cody not winning that title after everything you did and not giving it to Sammy. Then I thought Cody should have won it.
Yeah, Cody not winning made Sammy losing meaningless.
Yes, exactly. That I agree with. But now we're getting Cody's hard time story, which now I look back and go, okay, obviously they had a plan. The plan is working through. He had the hard times matches with Brock where he got his ass whooped and then finally came up past Brock. You had the David Goliath. So they obviously have this plan for Cody. Yeah. So, okay, at the time.
But does he win the fucking Rumble again?
No. I don't think he does.
You think whoever wins the Rumble
goes after
Seth?
Which is why I'm saying a CM Punk return at Rumble is even bigger. Because then you have him when you go after Seth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going over.
Yes, but if you're CM Punk and you know you want to be the main event of WrestleMania, why are you not cashing in on Roman?
I agree.
You said this before about Wardlow.
It's my Wardlow theory. I can't argue that. I agree. But if you want to Wardlow was wanting to go after the TNT title, which is a mid-card title and much less than the United States and the Intercontinental, even below those. The World Heavyweight Championship, they are trying to legitimize. Wow, I can say that word. They're trying to legitimize it.
And talk pretty someday.
Yeah, exactly. They're trying to make that worth something. So yes, if you're trying to make that worth something, you want CM Punk coming in and doing that. That's not the United States title. That's not the 24/7 title.
I'll add to it. The person who brings them back is Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman already has an agreement that when he wins, he's not cashing in on his other client.
Look, you just tied that up that quickly.
No, I was thinking about it. I was like, I let you think.
But yeah, no, I think that if you're gonna do it, make that title mean something.
You have both of Heyman's clients holding the title. Oh no, wait. So Heyman's client, CM Punk, wins the title at Mania. Roman Reigns loses the title at WrestleMania. He goes away for a while.
Thus
so now,
phasing Roman out.
and then you get one more run with Paul as champion.
Yeah.
And then you can lead into a Kevin Owens. So now you get Kevin Owens versus Paul Heyman and CM Punk.
But you know what's funny?
And then Jericho leaves AEW and comes back.
That's
and
not happening.
The Festival of Friendship reignites.
That's never happening. Except for the Hall of Fame, that he's not doing that. But we started this entire topic with, are we sick of talking about CM Punk finally?
And then 45 minutes
how
later,
many
we're
times,
still talking.
I would love to get a count of how many times we said the name CM Punk.
We are done talking about CM Punk in AEW. If that helps sum that up after 45 minutes.
I'll give you that. So
now let's talk about him in WWE.
Yeah, exactly. If you did that, you have to rewind for that.
How many of you guys watched Raw last night or saw the end of Raw last night?
Not one bit.
Nope.
No.
That's late.
Okay. I agree. I happened to not be able to sleep, so I was up watching it. Anyone catch the spoilers to the end of Monday Night Raw last night?
No.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh. So we had Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley.
Okay.
For the women's world title.
I
Yes.
did hear that.
Don't spoil.
Which I was excited for.
Which I was
not
excited for
good
because I want to see his legitimate reaction because he doesn't know it.
Say that one.
I really don't know.
For the women's world title,
all right,
she was getting her rematch because Dirty Dom interfered in their match at the pay-per-view.
Okay.
Which I was excited for because I
do
really
people
like
really
Raquel.
call him Dirty Dom?
That's the tag, absolutely. It says it on the
He's
his
dirty.
nameplate and everything. Dirty Dom.
It fits really well.
It really does. Anyway,
he's such an asshole.
I really like Raquel. I loved her down NXT, so I'm glad that she's getting the chance against Ripley. I don't think she was winning the title at all last night, but a lot of false finishes. Very, very well done match. They get to the outside of the ring, and she power bombs Ripley onto the apron.
Okay.
She rolls in the ring, and then all of a sudden Nia Jax comes back.
Oh hell no!
Beats up Raquel, throws her in the ring, and Rhea retains. And then she gets in the ring and she beats the hell out of Ripley. And Nia Jax closes Monday Night Raw, standing tall over Rhea Ripley.
She's not standing tall. She's sitting on her chest.
No, she did the Vader bomb, and then she stood up, and Rhea's laying in front of her.
Wait, you don't know what the Vader bomb is?
No.
Or not the Vader bomb. I'm sorry. Yokozuna's bomb, not Vader bomb. I misspoke. But yeah, so she closed out Monday Night Raw standing tall in the middle of the ring over Rhea Ripley.
She sat on her fucking chest.
Did she injure her?
No.
With the camera right from the corner. So all you see is Nia Jax spread eagle with Rhea Ripley's head poking out from under her.
So this is going to sound unintentional, but I don't care.
But that is the reaction I was waiting for. I knew that was coming.
No,
and a lot of people are annoyed.
I thought last week's ending was bad, but now because the Chad Gable thing, like again, you had.
I liked it.
Why?
Because
Honky Tonk's reign is legendary. Like, why was it so important for Gunther?
Wait, so were you more mad that Honky Tonk's record got broken, or that Chad Gable didn't?
That Chad Gable didn't win. It was more important for WWE to say that Gunther won.
You need that.
Why?
Because you're gonna make another age joke, but because not everyone knows who the hell Honky Tonk Man is. You need younger record holders.
So have Gable. Who cares about the record holder? Have
He already got the
WWE
record though.
But have Gable win the match and the moment, and
He already got the record though.
Now, last week he didn't.
Yeah.
He had to beat Gable in order to get it on Friday.
Your point is not caring about Nia Jax. Yeah, absolutely. Like, what? Are you serious?
I do care.
You do.
I sense some sarcasm.
A wee bit.
I do care because I don't know who's going to be not injured by the time they get to WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
You get another Becky Lynch one.
But that's the thing. Who is she not going to injure that they could do a Royal Rumble?
Punch someone in the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But like, you know my history of hating on Nia Jax. Now I am not a fan of her as a wrestler. I don't know her as a person.
She's a lovely person, apparently.
I
Sure, she is.
There's a few things that she has said that I was not in support of. Beyond the point, the amount of injuries that have occurred in matches with her, and the fact that they keep hinting Kairi Sane coming back. After that,
Scares you.
I do not want Nia Jax
really
anywhere near.
Apparently, I thought
that.
didn't they say she's already signed,
She's
right?
already signed,
She's
yeah.
already signed.
And
They're
she's
just
doing
kinda holding
NXT,
on.
or they're gonna?
No,
she's
well,
gonna.
not
She's
yet,
coming
maybe.
back. Said she wants to do a run.
Yeah, so she will be back. Apparently, she's already signed. So they're just kind of, I think, waiting.
That's cool. Now, see that I do like.
Yeah.
Nia Jax, I don't care about.
I
That.
did.
But that's the thing.
I thought it was really funny. I was so glad you didn't see it, because that's even better. And I got
It's kind of like
you.
I get why you end the show, because it's kind of like a meaningless throwaway show as it is. You bring back someone, you create a little bit of buzz. We're talking about it right now, albeit we don't really care, but we're still talking about it. You did bring it up, so they're doing part of their job.
I brought it up to mess with you, really.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. You still brought it up.
Yeah.
So it mattered enough to mess with someone.
Yeah, of
so
course. Yeah.
It's still a buzzworthy.
So
topic.
she left Rhea in the. So
Letting-
Rhea is clearly going to be the face in this.
You would
So
assume.
that means
Yeah.
they swing. Fucking, what the fuck is it? What's their faction?
Judgment Day.
Thank you. I was gonna call them Doomsday. They swing Judgment Day to a face roll, or is it just
No,
this?
Damien still has the Money in the Bank. They
Yeah,
won't
this
flip
fucks
him.
with the fucking integrity of the group.
Yeah.
You can't have a face
No.
leading a fucking.
I disagree.
unless-
Rhea, and not only that, Rhea has gotten over and is,
She's
probably
the
the only
leader.
one who has gotten cheered constantly, even though Dom can't get a word out edgewise. Damien gets booed. Finn gets booed. Rhea's the only one who gets, because everyone loves Rhea, that she's finally getting the spotlight and the dominant one and the leader. So I think people like Rhea just because of how long it took her to get there, organically got there, and now is getting her rightful spotlight, because she is one of the best in WWE right now as far as the women go.
That, or they're prepping for the end of the Judgment Day with the Money in the Bank case, with Dom having an NXT title. Rhea needs to stand on her own as a strong champion.
No, I don't think they break them two up.
No, I know, not yet. But I'm saying, like, you could start seeing the split from Judgment
Well,
Day.
look, you're getting talks. You already have McDonough, who's hanging around them every Monday now. He's hanging around them, so they're teasing maybe including him. You had Finn Balor on Monday. I know none of you guys saw it, but Finn Balor talked to Jey Uso and said that even though no one likes you in the locker room, we respect you, and that Dom likes you, and Priest likes you, I like you. And then he says, and Rhea likes you, and Jay's like, really? And then looks away. Like, it was the only time he kind of broke a little bit of character. So, like, there's a little bit of intrigue with Jey Uso, because KO came out and said no one likes you, no one trusts you. Sammy's the only one who does. He's about it, and you got to earn your trust. And then they team up because Sammy's not there, and it's Jay and KO versus Judgment Day. And guess what Jay does? Accidentally super kicks Kevin Owens,
Womp, womp.
and they lose the match because he got super kicked. So now you're planting a seat there. So, and the Judgment Day now coming in and saying, hey, don't worry about it. We have your back. Our door is always open. So I don't know if the Judgment Day is going to get any weaker.
Why do I feel like this is leading up to Sammy versus KO at WrestleMania?
It absolutely is. And it's going to open night 2.
Yes,
it's going to
yes.
open night 2.
Obviously. So we'll miss CM Punk, Seth Rollins. We will.
Yeah.
We won't be there for that.
No.
But we'll get Sammy KO.
Yeah.
You got 2 nights.
Yeah,
I got both nights.
I mean,
yeah.
I would have done that too, but
yeah. But yes,
wasn't in the cards.
KO Sammy will be the opener of night 2, and we are making sure we put that in the universe to make that happen.
Yeah, that'd be great. Just don't open up night 1.
True. Very true.
So do we get Jimmy versus Jay?
Yes, I think Jimmy
assume?
Jimmy versus Jay. Now, to your point,
Yeah.
might be a other candidate to push CM Punk out of night 1 main event.
Oh, okay.
Who hasn't signed with the company yet?
Yes, of
Yeah.
course. Of course.
Speculation.
All of our theoretical booking that
If
just
you
took
had,
place.
if you had watched just not this part of the show, but the whole show,
Yes.
you understood that.
Yeah, but yes, that would be the one exception I would put over a CM Punk return with Seth Rollins would be Jimmy versus Jay.
See, I still think if you have CM Punk Rollins for the title, Jimmy J opens night one. Yeah, you wanna start WrestleMania with like an absolute fucking banger that has crazy story and history to it. That opens night
We
one.
could theoretically see Jimmy J for the title though, with Seth without the title, and just go Seth versus Punk without it.
No. Seth versus Punk is title. Jimmy versus Jay is a dream bucket list match for them.
For them.
Yeah.
And they never run it back. They
Yeah.
get their moment. This is their moment.
Getting back to CM Punk.
All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. I'll see.
There's two things I am wondering. So he got fired, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So A, does he have a non-compete clause? And B, does he still get paid?
I heard that he shouldn't still get paid. I think because they terminated the contract.
No,
it was a
difference. It's a difference between terminated and terminated with cause.
Yes, the with
He was
cause part is where
terminated
it
with
is.
cause, so they had justification for firing, so they don't have to fulfill the remainder of the contract.
And that's a legal term they use just in case, because they know with all this happening that he probably would come off. So they had made sure when they did that promo.
That means that this isn't a release. This is a fire. So
Yes.
that means that his contract is now
Ripped up.
terminated.
Yes.
So that means he can sign
yes.
wherever the fuck he wants.
Yes.
So if he's a smart man, which I think sometimes he is, he already has a
Debatable.
fucking backup plan.
Yeah.
So he could
I
show
will
up
get
on, he
fired.
could show up on Monday Nitro this. Oh wait, sorry, I was having a flashback.
Oh my God, fucking dementia kicked in.
Yeah, right. For all we know,
It's
Riddle
time
can
for
show
my
up somewhere
pills.
else too now after all that.
Riddle
stuff.
and
Oh,
he'll
God, yeah.
you'll tell him I've backed Riddle, even when all the accusations happened with Riddle, because it was very sketchy as far as details and all.
So wait, what happened with Riddle?
So there was an incident. Yeah, again,
Wrestling is weird. Let's just say that. Wrestling's
Apparently, he was sexually assaulted or something in an airport
weird. By an officer.
By an officer. I don't know.
A male officer?
Yeah,
Was it a male officer?
I think so.
Either way,
I'm not clear on
Well,
the details.
he gave him a pat down and
Yeah,
He probably thought he was stashing stuff in
Yeah,
there.
right.
With his
the mushroom tattoo, right?
Yeah.
with his fucking.
But they did
He's
say that
fucking
he was
lit.
under the influence at the time, and I'm good. Like I thought Riddle was going to be a lot better, and maybe the loss of Orton is kind of what took
but
him
he's
down a
still-
notch.
He's still a mid carder. He's not main event. He's not main event.
I never thought he'd be main event, but I thought he would contribute more, and I thought RK Bro was great, but I think
but
that
it's with-
hurt.
It's with Randy Orton.
But the chemistry between them wasn't just because he was with Orton, but the chemistry
Orton can
together
work
was
anybody.
great.
Yeah. Orton.
I
can work
agree.
anybody.
I absolutely agree. But I'm just I don't care about Riddle anymore. I don't care. He's so sometimey anymore, and his character has officially worn thin on me now.
It hasn't evolved.
No, it hasn't evolved. No, it hasn't evolved at all.
Oh, hey. Took me a second to get there.
So yeah, I'm good.
It's too easy.
I'm good. I'm good with Riddle. He's good to go. Like I really, really liked Riddle a lot. I think he had a good career, but I don't need to see him on WWE TV anymore. And
You
I
think
he's
they're gonna?
I don't know. No, I mean, depending on what happens and what comes out of the situation. But I mean, he's already canceled. He was canceled from Raw, and he's already canceled from this upcoming live events this weekend.
Okay.
I don't think
So-
he's a real loss.
I don't think he is
I
either.
don't
Why?
think he is.
There's got to be more to it then, because if he was the one that got assaulted, then why are they?
Again,
taking
he was
him
under
off?
the influence is the one
Oh,
thing.
right.
And it was also an officer, so they have a little bit of
Yeah,
they have some back. It's like
yeah,
kinda like,
I'm sure the
who are we gonna-
investigation is
Who
why
are we gonna
he's-
believe?
yeah,
The
that's
drunk
true.
fucking stoned guy
Yeah,
or the fucking officer
Right.
Yeah.
who was
Doesn't-
doing his job?
Probably doesn't have any
And
other
there's
claims against. him.
Probably cameras everywhere in that airport.
It
Yeah.
probably ended up being Riddle that fucking roped him.
well, that's the thing is that's why
Or Riddle's
probably
touching himself and
Yeah.
didn't realize it.
Yeah.
you take
Whoa,
him
man.
off and they do
Back
this
off.
investigation is
Plan.
because
You're just like, fuck.
you can't take the chance. You don't know what happened yet, so they probably just all right. Look, go home.
Yeah, we're not.
We're gonna
using
figure
you
this out.
anyway.
Yeah, and
Right.
then whatever happens, then we'll put you back. But Yeah, that's now I'm going with Riddle. I'm done with that. The other thing I did want to touch on, which is either already happened or happening as we speak, is Becky Lynch on NXT for the NXT Women's title against Tiffany Stratton.
Well, how about that?
Yes.
Well, how
I did
about
see
that?
Yeah.
And that's actually going
Connor
on
Love's
right now.
having his
Yeah.
girls put over the new talent. Imagine she wins the NXT
Wait,
title.
NXT still on?
NXT is still on.
Oh,
yes.
On Tuesdays.
That is very, and I'm going to tell you
That's
this:
very off
for
brand
someone
for
who
you.
loves the amount of wrestling you love,
Uh-huh.
you are missing out on Tuesday nights.
Am I though?
You are. I'm telling you right
You
now,
are
Scott.
now.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
No.
You weren't before.
You weren't for
You
about
were-
6 months ago.
Yeah.
But lately
Yeah,
you've
6
been-
months
It's
ago.
come back already.
It's getting much better.
It's investable talent.
It is, and the storytelling is vastly better than what it was when 2.0 started.
And they lost some crucial parts to
Yeah.
that programming too.
Tiffany Stratton, I didn't like her at first. She's grown on me, and she's very good.
Mhm.
A lot of the younger girls are really good.
Nikita Lyons.
Lyons is just, she's great to look at in the first place, and then she can actually go. Like, she's legit.
Yeah.
Breaker's great. Mello Hayes
Braun
is
Breaker
great.
almost killed a guy.
Yeah.
With stairs.
Oh yeah. Von Wagner.
That tag team, the Creeds.
The Creed.
Yeah,
Creed, they're
Creed brothers.
Yeah.
they're really good. Like, there's a lot of really
They got
good
some
talent.
Angle vibes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or some American Alpha vibes.
Yeah. NXT
Is
is
Jason
worth
Jordan
the watch.
cleared? Is he
No.
ever going to be cleared again?
No, he's a
No.
producer. He's done.
Yeah, he's done.
That
Who's
sucks.
that?
Used to be American Alpha with
Oh,
Chad
Gable.
yeah.
I love that.
Oh,
thing.
Kurt Angle's son.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that they chose for Kurt Angle's side.
I know.
Like, come on, really?
You had him right there.
He
Gable
was
was
literally
right there.
standing like it, and they're both goofy as hell. They could have played like the whole father and son catch thing. That would have been
Yeah, but Jordan had the body, had the build.
But
had the
look
look.
at him.
Kurt
Look
Angle's
at Gable. Look at
They
his
called
body.
him Shorty G for a year and a half.
But
Yes,
But if they would have named him his son, he never would have got the Shorty G.
no, but if fucking Kurt Angle would have called him Shorty G, it would have came off completely
You're right.
different, and he would have got it over.
You're right.
Speaking of Angle,
And they would have both wore the
check out
hats.
the documentary.
Already have.
It's so good.
Phenomenal.
It's so
I
good.
caught some of it actually.
Did you?
Yeah,
Phenomenal. It's so
not
good.
on purpose, by accident.
By accident. It is.
I kind of fell asleep for a minute.
I was
woke
gonna
up
say,
and it was
woke
on.
up and it was
Yeah.
on,
I was like, oh shit, I'll watch the
Shocker.
hour of this.
I watched a lot of things like that.
But yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Angle that was great.
Really well done.
But I think with Chad Gable, I think the story with him and Gunther, I'm glad he lost because having
we
his,
weren't done with this. Is all part of this
this is
conversation.
still going. Yes,
Jesus Christ!
It's all
How many
Gable-
turns did we take?
a lot. Gable's daughters crying after his
that
loss,
was brutal.
but it was great storytelling.
Yeah.
And then he comes out on last night on Raw, and you have Gunther disrespect him as a father, calling him a shitty father. He's like, "You're a great athlete, but you're a shit father."
And
And
Christian shudders.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, that's why I'm glad he lost, even though I wanted Gable to win.
It could have been all part of the story.
What do you
Gable could still win.
Yes, absolutely. But now
Gable-
that he has the record, I'm cool with Gable winning
Ah,
because I think now he deserves it.
Got it.
Now he has
Yeah,
something
but
to fight for.
him winning the record is almost. They didn't really harp on it. From what I'm hearing, they're harping on him actually beating up on fucking Gable.
Yes, exactly.
So they just he
Again.
won a record, but hold on, wait, there's more behind the scenes.
Again, all they want is they need to take the record book and update it and get younger wrestlers that a lot of people know now. Hence the New Day with the tag titles. You have Roman with the WWE Universal title. Gunther now with the Intercontinental. They're trying to update the record books a little bit and take away the Bruno Sammartino. As great as Bruno was, you need to update it.
Speaking of which, Sheamus has to win that Intercontinental title like soon. He isn't a Grand Slam champion yet. He needs that title to complete it. He needs to win that.
I'm good.
And
with,
he was on
with
the
him
run.
beating Shorty G to be the next one.
Yeah, but here's the thing: he was on that run.
Well,
He still has.
well, it's Grand Slam's 4 titles. He's had tag titles.
No, Grand Slam. This is everything. He's
Okay.
winning so he has the King of the Ring. He's got every other title.
Yeah, World
Except-
Heavyweight,
Tag.
WWE title.
Yeah, he's
won the
got
tag.
Won the
US.
Royal Rumble. Yeah, he's like I don't know. I think there's one
He's a
person.
completionist at that point.
Where he has everything. All he needs is the The Intercontinental title.
That was one of my favorite live moments ever. It was a SmackDown where he was still a bad guy. I was there with my kids, and Mark Henry was back when he was just destroying people.
The House of Pain?
Oh
Yeah.
Or Hall of Pain?
And then he
House of Pain, jump around.
Mark,
That's what he listened to.
Yeah, exactly.
So Mark Henry's out there destroying some local Philadelphia wrestler. I'd have to see who it was.
Was it Drew Gulak?
Oh God.
It could have been.
It could have been.
It could have been.
And then Sheamus's music hits, and that Philadelphia crowd went nuts because it was like, here comes the bad guy Sheamus to come out and confront the bad guy Mark Henry. It was like
It's an
one of the
easy fucking
best
face turn.
face turn
It's
ever.
That's
it's a lot
awesome.
better than the last time he was in New Jersey when they had the what was it, the Raw after Mania, the infamous one in Jersey where it turned around and Sheamus versus Randy Orton in the ring, and Big Show comes out because the crowd took over the entire event so much. That was the famous John Cena. How about a little heel turn?
Yeah.
He turned his foot in the ring.
Yeah. Yep.
That
Yep.
was
Yep.
horrible.
Yep.
Horrible.
And Booker T had to come out and announce that The Rock wasn't showing up, even though he faced Cena the night before, and the crowd just
yeah, they were having it.
they sung Fandango's music for like an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, there's another guy who was over, and they hated it.
They started Mike Chioda chants during the Sheamus Randy Orton match. Randy Savage, Michael Cole got it. JBL, because he was on commentary, got it. And they were like, "Oh, they'll never cheer for you, Michael." And then they cheer for Michael Cole, and he's like, "These fans are stupid."
Well, I'm sure whatever happens next year, Philadelphia will put them all to shame. And
Oh my God.
Look,
I don't know. You put on a good show. I think the next night they'll still carry over the energy.
The one thing I heard Mark Henry say is he's worried about the main event being Cody and Roman because he doesn't know if the Philly crowd will still be behind Cody come Mania.
That's interesting.
Because he said Philly will boo the face just to say "fuck you, WWE." That's not who we want, which is very, very, very true.
There's
And
going to be
we've done it before.
There's going to be so many more.
I agree.
Than Philly fans.
But there's also
it's
it's
a melting pot.
And that's the thing is, like, if you were in like a 19,000 seat arena like Wells Fargo, and it's only Philly people for like a Survivor Series or something, maybe. But if you're, or the Rumble, perfect example with Roman winning.
Yeah.
You know, but in the link with people coming from all over the world.
That's true.
And
it's going to be a different story.
You know, and you can get
it's Philly, but there's going to be
but
so many
will
people
it
that
be
travel.
The end of the story.
Yes, it will be the end of
Will
the
it?
story. It will be.
What if it's not?
Cody Rhodes will be holding up that title at the end of the night, and that's when Roman is leaving.
And then Monday,
what's that story, Cody Rhodes?
And then Monday, just to get the cheap pop, he introduces the Winged Eagle.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll be.
if he does the Winged Eagle,
I meant to say
Philly,
that
I'll lose it.
I kind of don't want to go to SmackDown or Raw. I could care less about them. I'd rather sit home and watch it, just because of Raw 30. And Raw 30 was absolutely fucking phenomenal.
Yes, but we
in
had our
attendance.
hopes up so fucking much.
But I wasn't disappointed because of the
No.
show. I can't sit in the Wells Fargo Center
For 3 hours.
to watch wrestling for 3 hours. I can't do it.
It's not comfortable.
Dude, we got food. We got there, got food.
Dude, I literally ate on someone else's lap.
Yeah, I'm sitting there trying to eat, and my legs are together.
The problem
I'm trying to
was-
eat like I can't do it. Like I'd rather be home watching Raw.
Because the commercials, you're sitting there and it's like
Yeah, but it's
I
just
hate that.
because they redid the center and they got the new black seats in. They
Dude, they're
pushed
so
in
fucking tight.
They pushed in more seating to get more seating for everybody because they took out a lot of seating for that the viewing for the bar that you can.
I'd
see
rather
out.
stand there.
I was just gonna
Yes.
say that. That would be cool.
That is cool.
But I mean, because of
But
that,
there's only 4
I
tables.
don't want to go to a Monday Night Raw. I don't want to go to a SmackDown. That's why I'm excited to go to the Link because I know the space the Link seats have. But like, I'd rather watch Raw and SmackDown Mania week at home
Yeah.
than be like this the whole fucking time because it's so uncomfortable.
Honestly, when it comes to WWE, I'd much rather be at home for any event. I've been to pay-per-views oh my god, the pay-per-view Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal with the Punjabi prison match, and you couldn't see shit the entire time.
Yeah, but that was just a bad setup. That's a stupid match.
It was also a bad pay-per-view in general.
Yeah,
but
true.
nonetheless, it's I'd rather be home doing it. But Mania is just a different story.
Yeah, it's Mania.
It's Mania. You even if you can't
Mania
see,
and Rumble,
yeah,
are the two.
I agree.
even if you can't see, like, or they're wrestling like ants down in the bottom, it's being there.
It's
You
the
can
crowd-
always
it's
watch
the
it later.
atmosphere.
Yes, you can watch it later. But
We did. And
We did.
I will again.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean, look, being in MetLife, we were the 300 level in MetLife.
We were up fucking far.
We were, but
Is that what
still
your ticket said?
Up fucking
up far.
Fucking
Up
far.
fucking far, exactly. We gave it to the usher, and he was like, "Oh shit, you're up fucking far." Like up there. But yeah, I mean, but still, it was, and it was
Kyle on the step.
probably the longest. I want to know like the longest WrestleMania as far as time goes. I feel like
We were there.
I feel like that was it. I feel like 35 was the longest
Because
WrestleMania.
after that, they went to 2 nights.
Period.
Oh yeah.
And it was the timing was brutal, but
It was
still
8 hours.
being there and just being in the crowd and the WrestleMania moments that you get to see. Look, we saw Batista, but possibly Batista's last match. We saw Kurt's last match. We saw Hunter's last match, which we didn't know at the time. That was Hunter's last match, was at WrestleMania 35. Like, not only that, Kofi Mania, the women main eventing is.
And we got to see Thugonomics Cena.
Yeah, we can see that. Like,
oh god,
yes,
yeah.
like it's Mania. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Moments happen at the drop of a dime, and no matter what your whatever your sight line is, just being in the stadium is worth it.
I was there for
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I have to find a way to get tickets because if they revisit WrestleMania 15, I want to say that I was at 15.
There you go.
And then if Rock and Austin come back for
meant-
this one, I want to say
I meant to
book
tell
it.
you,
Yeah.
Rock Austin. Holy shit!
Yeah.
There's one that would push CM Punk right out.
Yeah.
That would really make him happy that Dwayne pushes him out again.
Yeah.
But Game Time. You look at the Game Time app for tickets for Mania.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
They're still reasonably priced.
Oh, okay.
And I'm
So
telling
I
you, Game
use
Time.
I use onlocationexp.com.
That's what I was telling you,
That's how I
his-
got mine. And I got 2-day plus silver passes. With the silver passes have tailgate in the parking lot before Mania with wrestler appearances. So they had the wrestlers come out and tailgate with you.
How much you spend on that?
It wasn't bad.
$7.25 a night.
It really wasn't bad.
Or $7.25 total.
A ticket for like each one. It's really not
It was
fucking bad.
$7.25 for 2 nights, and you get the
Per ticket.
and
So you
you-
spent $1,500 for 2.
No,
No,
You only
no.
bought 1 ticket?
I bought
No,
3
3.
tickets. I go,
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
me, Jen, and Jen's dad.
Well, dude, we spent half of that for
Yeah.
the one night ticket.
I got
So like, I was
Yeah.
like, that's not fucking bad. You get the VIP tailgate.
it was $7.25 a night, and you get the VIP tailgate. You get your own private entrance into the stadium. Like,
That's pretty cool.
This
Yeah.
guy,
there's a guy.
Where are you sitting?
not far from us.
We're
Oh, okay.
Pretty fucking high.
It's either 202 or 222. I can't remember.
I think you said 202 because we're at
Yeah.
207.
Yeah. So row 1,
Yeah, he's the first.
I'm
first
right up
row
against
of-
the gate. But
That's pretty
all
good seats.
one of our friends who does cosplay, Ruby Vernesco. Long story.
Yeah, we're not going to go into that right now.
No, I know, but he's actually
Joey's got to go to bed.
he's actually the guy that the Asian guy with the long hair, like shoulder length hair, that sits right behind green shirt guy all the time. That's where he gets his tickets. He's literally at every show.
Asian long-haired guy
No,
behind green shirt. Guy.
no, his name is Ruby Renesco, and he's like,
His name's Ruby Rodin.
There's some other guy now that I think I saw a sign the other night. It said some
Does it open up
guys
your eyes?
greater than green shirt guys. So there's
Yeah.
like somebody that rivals.
I want to
but
know what all them,
he
what
went-
all they do.
Right.
he does the on location XP, and
It's
he got,
Triple H's nephew.
he went
Ah.
he went bowling with
Quadruple
Miz and Omos. He
Wow.
like he hung out with New Day and went out to get pizza and stuff like that. Like they do a lot of interesting things on location. So
Well, there you go. You got two we got Game Time and On Location.
Look
So
at us.
if you haven't got your tickets yet, There are two right there, 2 places to go.
Just don't go to
Sponsor
Ticket
us.
Man.
I tell you what, though, as I now go to more independent shows, I'm more excited for the surrounding events, like the collective.
Yes,
I want to go to a collective where I can just go to like.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a question. Does
20
AEW
shows.
do a show in Philly right around Mania time?
No way.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think
really
they
don't.
could, but
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to.
No, I
Because
agree.
now they're running as an indie promotion. Because
Mm.
that's an indie thing to do.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
true. Right.
And
Well,
they're not-
you'll probably get AEW wrestlers at indie shows.
You'll probably get
Yeah.
some. Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
Just to draw for that.
I'm sure
show.
Mox is going to show up
WrestleCon,
somewhere.
Yeah,
WrestleCon.
GCW.
Yeah, something.
You're gonna get all the CCW guys coming back.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but you'll get Mox come back, and he'll probably hang out with fucking Seth Roman while he's there.
Mm,
I mean, he
that's
does
true.
know people.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, guys, I think that'll
It was a success.
wrap the show up.
I think that's gonna be
almost a
we
2-hour
were good.
episode.
That's gonna be a double show.
Yeah.
We don't
so,
got to record next week.
No, we're good to go. So we hope you enjoyed our first ever table for 4. Yeah, that's right. You got to throw the 4s. So thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll be talking to you very soon.